Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting. Appreciate you being here at the channel today. And welcome back to all of our subscribers. I appreciate you being here. And also welcome to you folks that are finding us for the first time and this is your initial visit here to the channel. If you would please hit that subscribe button, I appreciate it. Also, please hit that like button. And to learn more about me, learn more about my company and how we can help take your gym to that next level, check out the links below. Now, with that said, our topic for you today, we're kind of talking about new gym businesses here. What kind of business should I start? What kind of business should I start? Or if you're looking to acquire one, what kind of gym should I buy? Okay, what kind of gym should I go to work at? Okay, you can look at this at any number of levels. And so I'm going to give you what we got: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 6 ideas here on what kind of gym should you start? What kind of gym should you buy? What kind of gym should you go to work for? And so one of the first things you want to think about here, I'll give this as kind of the overlay here. Just because you like doing something doesn't mean your customer will. Hey, here's how I like to work out. I want to open this kind of gym. Well, let's make sure it fits other criteria as well. Okay, don't just think, hey, just because you like it, don't assume that everybody else will too. So use that as a bit of an umbrella. So number one, you want to start a gym that you're passionate about, something you're passionate about. Okay, and if you're passionate about personal training, maybe a standard membership kind of gym is not for you. Maybe a Pilates studio is not for you. Okay, where does your passion lie in what's available? I mean, I've seen some folks that are, they're personal trainers and that's what they want to do, and they buy gyms or open gyms that are really driven by membership, and that's not their strength. That's not where their passion lies. And so find out where your passion lies and look at it, and then also do your due diligence. Let's make sure that's something that the marketplace needs. Make sure it's an area that's underserved in that marketplace. Number 2, what kind of gym should you start? Well, one that doesn't take a gazillion dollars to fund, okay? And part of this, too, is when you're doing this, when you're acquiring a gym, you're starting a new one, we don't need every shiny object out there, okay? We don't need to do, just because it's a good idea doesn't mean you need to do it. One of the things that I like to look at on this is, hey, let's look at it from a standpoint of let's do more with less, okay? Let's make that the philosophy here. Okay, let's don't go into too much debt that we have unmanageable debt. I know when kind of back in about March of 2020 when the pandemic hit and we were going through that, many of these clubs that closed, and went out of business. One of the common denominators is they had unmanageable debt. So we want to keep our debt manageable. Okay. Number 3, what kind of gym should you start? One that's got the potential to grow into something big in a reasonable time frame. Something that has the potential to grow into something big in a reasonable time frame. And I would include, your physical building, but also your website's a storefront too. So we want to look at both those and how we can potentially grow that. And whether it's a private training studio, it's a membership facility, it's a boutique, and you're doing classes, let's look at this, and does this have the potential to grow into something else? One of the things about these gyms is we want to keep them simple and easy to operate. There's a right way and wrong way to run them, but be easy to do business with. If you're easy to do business with, it's a great competitive advantage. Okay, next on our list is you have some experience, okay, but you want to avoid the problem of you don't know what you don't know. Okay, that's what you're trying to avoid. Okay, I talk to folks all the time that open up clubs and they don't know what they don't know. This is where, if we can get started early, we can help you in that collaborative business planning to help you know what you don't know. Okay, but if you find yourself in that situation, you don't know what you don't know, get help. Find someone who's been there. Find someone who's been there that knows the way out. And with that said, that's what we do, right? You can check out in the links below on some of that and how that works, okay? But you have some experience at this. Maybe you're a great trainer. Do you understand sales? Do you understand marketing? Do you understand retention? Do you understand, key performance indicators? It can be a bit overwhelming, and you want someone that you can work with, no matter who it is, that really is a trusted partner for you. So, look around for that. What kind of business should you start? One that you will enjoy doing, okay? Not something that you're going to dread, going to every day. And this gets back to your passion, but something that you enjoy doing. What do you really enjoy about this business? What is it that gets you out of bed every morning and gets you excited? I remember this was back when I was in membership sales and doing well at it, and they used to put out standings. This company had 4 locations, and I was consistently there at the top, and they put out these standings. And I remember some car dealership got a hold of it, and they started to recruit me. And they were saying things like, "Oh yeah, Jim, if you can sell that, you can easily sell cars. People actually want cars. It's a tangible product. It's not, this intangible." And ultimately, I certainly didn't take the job, and I certainly never really considered it. But I remember thinking at the time, I get to wear essentially t-shirt and shorts to work every day. I get to see all my friends. I love what I do, talking to folks and taking them through and helping them get fit. Why would I ever want to leave? Never did. Still haven't. Okay? And so something you enjoy doing and know what it is. In that case, at that moment in time, that's what I enjoyed. Those things changed over the years, but at that moment in time, that's what that was. And then what kind of business should you start? One that can cause meaningful improvement in your members' lives. One that can cause meaningful improvement in your members' lives. And here's what I would say on this is, this is not just, we talk about on this channel sales because, sales, after all, that is the oxygen to your business. Without oxygen, we know what happens, okay? So we have to have sales, but it's about really helping people change their lives. It's about solving problems for them. It's about providing solutions. And so you want to start a business or buy a business or work in a business that really is doing the things that are going to have a meaningful impact on people's lives. Okay, so take a look at these tips. What kind of business should you start? What kind of business should you acquire? Or where should you go to work? Really give some thought to it. Because I know when we look at this, when I look at with these folks, I want to help them get it done. But also, these are folks, they depend on this as their livelihood. Or your members, they depend on this, where they're going to get results. Your staff depends on this to how they pay their bills. At many levels, we take it very serious. Okay, and we want to have a meaningful impact on folks. So, what kind of business should you start? Take a look at those tips. Decide if you need some help with that. We are offering a free 45-minute coaching call. Just sign up below, hit that email, and be happy to chat with you about some of this or other things that might help you grow and develop your business. So folks, I appreciate you being here again. My name is Jim Thomas. My company is Fitness Management and Consulting. We'll see you all in that next video.